Hello, welcome to Meditation with Michael. This is episode 7. It's called Coming to Your Senses. As you can see, I'm no longer in the flat. We've got a day of sun in Manchester. It's a rare occurrence and I thought I'd make the most of it. So I've come down to Urmston Meadows, a little spot near where I grew up, so we could get a little bit outside in nature, which is always nice to do. Doing a bit of grounding as well, which works miracles. If you're not used to doing that, trust me, it's one to go with. Now, let's start it as we always do. Let's get rid of that excess energy, get any stretches we need to get done, any yawns, any itches, get ourselves comfortable. Just giving ourselves that permission before we go into a being state. And then we're going to bring in our best friend, the breath. So in previous episodes, we've done 4-4-1 vagal breathing. That helps just to stimulate the vagus nerve, induces relaxation. That's in for 4 through the nose, out for 4 through the mouth, hold for 1 and repeat. I'm going to do 4-7-8 today because that's just dropping us deeper into the body, and that's where we're wanting to go today. So that one's what it says on the tin. In for 4 through the nose, hold for 7, release for a count of 8 and repeat. We'll do that for a minute so we can just ground ourselves, regulate ourselves, just allow ourselves to relax that more into the moment. So when you're ready, guys, just drop down the eyes. Take a nice deep in-breath through the nose for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 7. And then just release through the mouth. And let's try and purse the lips, get a controlled breath for a count of 8. And then just repeat that cycle. So in for 4, hold for 7, release for 8. On the in-breath, let's feel that nourishment. On the hold, let's just sink into that stillness, that non-movement, just for a little bit. And on that release, really feel that tension just slipping away from the shoulders, the neck, any muscles that I've been holding. That bit of tension, just let it melt away. And then just keep coming back to the breath. It's okay for thoughts and emotions and sensations to fight for that attention. We're going to do that. Let them just pass by like clouds in the sky. And you just keep coming back to that cycle of 4-7-8. Just let's simplify things. Nothing more simple than the breath. So just do one more cycle of the 4-7-8. Letting that serious energy, that have to energy, just drop away. And that's when we're going to come into the senses now. So I want you to have a little look around. And just see what's in your surroundings. The different colours, different shapes, light, the different textures. What is it that catches your eye? There's no need to judge it. We're just letting it fall upon our eyes and just using it as a tool to just bring us back to now, where you are. Bringing that curious energy, that childlike energy. Really just seeing something for what it is. Sight's such a blessing, so we can use it to our advantage. Such a powerful sense. Just the sheer volume of beauty. If we truly see it in front of us, just awaken that sense of wonder and magic. And then I invite you guys to close the eyes. Let's shut it down. See if we can just bring our awareness to the silent presence of each thing. Now let's bring the next sense in. So I just want you to listen to any sounds that are in your surrounding. Maybe it's coming from where I am. There's a lot of dog walkers, birds, the wind, little critters and bugs just all doing their own thing. But maybe it's where you are. But just paying attention to those sounds. Are there any emotions that those sounds evoke? What arises within you? Sounds of the birds. Maybe it's even the sounds of your own heartbeat or your breath. And see if we can just hear the silence beneath those sounds, creating space so that sounds can exist. Now let's move on. Let's use our next sense. So take a deep in-breath through the nose. Let's switch our focus to the scents that stroke the nose. Allow them to fill the body. Where I am, got the scent of grass, the little water trickling by behind me. Mud. But what is it where you are? What aromas are bringing you into the present moment? Maybe they're not even pleasant. Can we get past our revulsion and we become more interested? Or maybe it's pleasant, delightful. Maybe it even evokes memories from the past. But bring them into the present moment. This sense is happening right now, right here. And then let's move on to the next one. So let's bring in that sense of taste. Run your tongue along the roof of your mouth. Are there any flavours? What do they taste like? How do they feel? How do they change the hue of the moment? Is it sour? Is it sweet? Is it savoury? And whilst our tongue's doing that, let's start to use our last sense. Sense of touch. How does the texture feel of the roof of the mouth along the tongue? Maybe we can even tickle the teeth of it. Feel that juxtaposition of the hard and the soft. Without opening your eyes, maybe we can stroke the surfaces around us. Pay attention to the different textures. How do the sensations feel upon the skin? How about the temperature? Just really become lost in that sense of touch. The body's such an elegant vessel. really can immerse ourselves in that sense of touch. Maybe even running the fingers along our clothing, just trying out different surfaces. How do they make us feel? Do we like them? Do we dislike them? But all of this is just bringing us into where we are right now. This sense of touch is happening right now, where no fears exist, no guilt exists, just the now. Enlighten yourself to this moment. Awake to the power of the senses. This exercise is just designed to show you that you have 5 tools, very powerful tools, that can just bring you back into the present moment, a moment that you can cope with. And if we can do all this, we can just relax, because we're not in a survival situation. If we can breathe deeply and play with the senses, really just sinking in and soaking up this moment, then life can't be so bad. And we're using the body as a beautiful and elegant way of becoming fully present where we're at. That's all enlightenment is. Being here right now without the mercy of the past and the future. So when you're ready, guys, come back to the room, open your eyes in your own time. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, next time you just need to sense or ground yourself, remember you've got 5 senses to plant you right here, right now, where you have everything you need to deal with this situation. You can use your sight. Get lost in the beauty. You can use a sense of hearing. Put music on, or just listen to the beautiful sounds of nature. Or even that thud of your own heart, or whoosh of your own breath. You've always got that. You've got more to worry about, remember, if you don't have your breath. And that scent, that then brings in our sense of smell. What is that? Is it food? Is it perfume? Is it nature? Is it me? I have just been to the gym, so maybe that could just be me. And then that sense of taste, food, but anything really, just starting to, like the toothpaste, whatever it is that you're just tasting in that moment, it's happening right here, right now. It's a fun one. Depending what you've ate. And then that sense of touch, the way the grass feels compared to the way a leaf crunches in my hand, the way my skin feels, the hairs on it, different parts, the bone, the clothes, what am I wearing today, the poncho. So I hope that guide gives you a bit of insight in how the senses can really be used in a skillful way to just bring you back into the body. Where's the body? The body's in the now. What's happening now? Nothing you can't cope with. So obviously, you know, any likes with it being a new channel are much appreciated. Any comments, shares, subscribe if you want to catch more stuff that I'm going to be throwing your way. And then also we've got the meditation classes that I do on a Monday, 7:15 PM till 8:15 PM down at Transmute Studios in Stockport. First one's free. We've also got the online option. And then I've just done a floating meditation journey at Transmute as well on Saturday. Sell out. It was called the Solar System. We got cosmic that night. You use hammocks, that's the floating part. And then we're using meditation, we're using storytelling, we're using music. The next one, I'll give you the name, it's going to be called the Storyland. We've also got a place called Transcend in Eccles that we're going to be starting up the 3rd Sunday of each month, so that'll be starting in May. So if that's a bit closer, come see what I'm all about. Otherwise, guys, you enjoy your day. Hopefully it's sunny where you are as well. This is not the norm for Manchester in April, I tell you that. Peace.